And we want to focus on that rescue operation and bring in retired Fire Chief Dave Downey. Chief Downey served for more than 3 decades on Miami-Dade Fire Rescue and now chairs the Urban Search and Rescue for the International Fire Chiefs Association. Chief, thanks very much for being with us. The video is just heartbreaking and stunning. How are these teams going to work under these conditions?
Well, as was reported and what you've seen in other interviews, that's what these fire rescue personnel have been trained to do. They have extensive training, extensive experience, and this is what they do. And many of these have trained their whole career to be able to operate in this environment. And they measure the risk versus the reward. Right now, they're in rescue mode. And so they're going to be taking a little more risk in order to try to locate survivors. This is a very meticulous but very deliberate process that they're going through right now.
Can you elaborate on something that we heard from the fire chief this morning about the sounds that the crews may be hearing down there and what they're listening for?
You know, in my experience in collapsed structures, there's a lot of times we're always reacting to sounds. That's only one bit of evidence we'll use when locating a survivor. The sounds could be created by a person. The sounds also can be created simply by the settling of the building, the steel moving, the concrete moving. Unless there's something that's, audible, such as a voice, or, has a rhythm and a tapping, which I'm not aware of any of that occurring. Sometimes it's just one other thing that we look for, but not something that proves anything definitive.
And I know the investigation into what happened here is just beginning, but is there something unique about Florida geologically? The barrier reef, the barrier island, I should say, the sand, something about the way buildings settle that should be cause for alarm even beyond this building?
Well, I certainly would be speculating, but I can tell you in almost 40 years in the fire service, I've never seen a collapse like this. And so all of us that are involved in this type of work are going to be interested to hear what caused this collapse and hopefully learn from it and make provisions so it doesn't happen again. But I couldn't point to any one thing that would lead to this collapse right now.
Well, Chief Downey, thank you so much. Thanks for all of your service. And we all just pray for the rescue workers and, of course, for the victims and their families.